What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another cemetery video. Today we are at Mount Zion Cemetery and Mausoleum, and they specify on the mausoleum because it's right back there, but don't get excited, we're not going inside of that. I'm pretty sure it's locked, but we do have lots of other large mausoleums throughout the cemetery here. Lots of cool stones, and this place is actually pretty big, a lot bigger than I had figured it was. So make sure you guys got your snacks, got your drinks, because we're going to be here for a little bit. All right, guys, so right here at the entrance, you guys can see it appears as if it's not entirely large, but I promise you it gets pretty massive. Now, there are some pretty big stones here, and they do specify when you first come in. Coming from the road, I thought that was a realtor sign. Honestly, I thought there was something for sale in here, like maybe the cemetery is for sale or something, but it is actually for the cemetery cleanup. And as you guys can see, it is under 24-hour surveillance, which more than likely is that massive mausoleum in the back, which, if you guys pay attention to a lot of my videos, I tend to not really film the innards of mausoleums. The abandoned one I have, but I don't really, I'll go inside of mausoleums, but I don't like to show them. It's just, you're way too up close and personal with what's inside, and I feel, you know, my focal point is I love headstones, and mausoleums don't have those inside. I love mausoleums like that one, because I want one, but the bigger ones, they're more modern. There's the majority of everything inside of it is fresh. So I just, out of respect, I would prefer to stay near a lot of the older stones and that artistic style that I go after, not necessarily what's behind those walls. But you guys can see we've got some pretty creative stones in here. We've got a cool mausoleum right there, which is probably a double stacker, probably two caskets inside. And we've got our walk-in. There's a couple old walk-in mausoleums here, but there's definitely a lot of stuff here to appreciate. Right back there in that section, we've got some sky view style stones. So those are probably more than likely all fresh. I know there's some fresh graves over there, a lot of newer stones.